Welcome again. We're happy to have you here today for this webinar on how Small Business Saturday helped Main Street take back the holidays with our special guest, Chia Jean Wu, Senior Manager, Global Advertising and Brand Management with American Express. Before I turn the program over, we have a few housekeeping notes. First, once again, please remember to place your phone on mute and refrain from placing the call on hold to avoid any background noise or unnecessary interruptions. Second, we have reserved some time at the end of the webinar for questions. If you have any questions, please ask them using the question function in the webinar access panel. The question box is in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Just type in your questions and we will read them aloud. Third, once again, this webinar will be recorded and the link will be emailed to attendees. Let's welcome our speaker. Chia Jean Wu with American Express. Feel free to take it away, Chia.
Alrighty. Thanks, Tenja, and hello, everybody. Thank you all for joining us in today's webinar. As Tenja said, I'm Chia Wu, Chia for short, and I am the Senior Marketing Manager working on Small Business Saturday here at American Express, where I really have the honor of helping bring Small Business Saturday to life every year. All of us here are pretty much self-professed Shop Small fangirls, so with a huge, deep love of small businesses and communities, and our commitment to not only talking the talk, but walking the walk to support and promote small business. So we're very proud to be a partner of the Association of Chambers of Commerce Executives, and we have been for many years. It's been a wonderful partnership, and I've been able to work with Tenja over the last few years while I've been on this team. And this year we had the chance to attend your annual conference in Des Moines, Iowa, and really enjoyed connecting with so many of your members in person. Hopefully some of you guys are also on the call as well. But I'm really excited to have this opportunity to connect with all of you today, knowing that we all share the same passion for preserving and enhancing the main streets that are really the heart of our communities, whether they are small towns or big cities. Like many of you, Amex has a passion for helping small business do more business. We really believe that small businesses are at the heart of local communities, and when small businesses thrive, we all do. So for more than 25 years, we've really prioritized helping our small business customers, which is how Small Business Saturday was born back in 2010. In the wake of the recession, small businesses were telling us that they needed more customers. That was their struggle. So an idea was born to create a day when communities could come together to celebrate their local businesses and the important contributions they make to their neighborhoods. So we've turned this day back in 2010, a Small Business Saturday, into the Shop Small movement over the last 9 years. Growing up in a really small town in Pennsylvania, my Main Street played a really important role in my childhood. From hitting up the local bagel shops in the mornings to shopping at the local retail stores on weekends with my friends. I have a lot of fond memories of my small business community, and I still have a ton of very fond memories from my childhood and visit quite frequently, actually, to see my family and friends, but also just to see the evolution of the neighborhood and the community. And it's really great to see that some of them are still there, still intact, and still surviving and thriving. So I really want to take a moment to thank you for all the work that you do to keep these communities across the country thriving. My guess is many of you are probably familiar with Small Business Saturday. However, for those of you who are a little less familiar, I just want to tell you a bit more about the day and what's in store for this year. Like I said, this is our 9th year, which is really exciting. So next year is our big 10-year anniversary of Small Business Saturday. And we really wouldn't be here without the support of you guys and chambers and community leaders across the country. So as I mentioned earlier, this day was created to help small business get more customers through their doors. We sandwiched Small Business Holiday between Black Friday and Cyber Monday, so that the celebration falls during one of the busiest shopping times of the year, so that small businesses can really take advantage of that weekend. We've really been amazed at how Small Business Saturday has grown and evolved over the past 9 years, to become a movement And we know that the Shop Small movement would not have been as widespread without advocates like you spreading the Shop Small message within your communities and all the work that you do. Here are just a couple of pictures that kind of really illustrate how Small Business Saturday brings communities together and helps them drive more business. And here, I just wanted to kind of explain, because I know, we have Shop Small, which is the movement that has now generated over the last 9 years. Small Business Saturday is the day when shoppers are taking the streets to shop small and celebrate all of their favorite local businesses to really keep their communities vibrant and alive. So it really started as a way to help brick and mortar retailers compete with the big box holidays of Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but we really continue to activate every year on the Saturday after Thanksgiving as a nationwide celebration. And then lastly, like I said, when our customers thrive, we thrive. Small Business Saturday was founded by Amex 9 years ago to really champion small businesses, and it really has generated a ton of business for small businesses nationally in just a short period of time. So we're really proud of that. To fully appreciate the scale and the impact of Small Business Saturday, it's helpful to understand the broader ecosystem that supports it. So here is really just a visual orientation to the 5 key groups that help make the day as big as it is every year. So we have SBOs, who are our small business owners, shoppers, government officials, corporate partners, and the local communities. And Small Business Saturday at Amex really includes programming and offerings to support each one of these pieces of the ecosystem. It really is a grassroots movement, and with all of the support is how we're able to sustain the movement and keep it growing and keep it alive and successful. Here's a really quick summary of the way all of those all of the constituents take part in Small Business Saturday. So starting at the top here, small businesses, they can sign up to get free resources to market their business for Small Business Saturday on our website. So we have a whole website dedicated to Small Business Saturday and shopping small with a ton of free resources that are downloadable or can be customized for small businesses to use. I'll give you a quick sneak peek at some of the assets that are available through Studio later, but this is a great place and resource for small businesses to use to be able to get some of those free assets. Local chambers like yours can really bring the day to your main streets by hosting events to activate your community and really drive commerce to small businesses in your neighborhoods on that day. And we see a ton of, and we thank you. We're super grateful for all the great chambers who do activate an event on the day, because we really find that that's the best way to kind of scale this movement and to get as many people out and shopping and participating in Small Business Saturday. And it tends to carry forward as then people start looking forward to the events that you're creating each year. And so it really kind of breeds that movement year over year and hopefully gets more and more popular, where more businesses and shoppers are all participating together. The third constituent here is the coalition. So the coalition is a national grassroots activation for Small Business Saturday. It was founded by Women Impacting Public Policy and American Express Open, which is our small business division, back in 2011. So the coalition really works to engage elected officials and organizations, sharing tools and resources to help them promote their efforts so merchants and consumers can really get the most out of Small Business Saturday. We also have medium to large-sized businesses, large corporations rather, and they can really help promote the day in their own marketing channels. A lot of large businesses are huge supporters of small businesses or have small businesses as their clients, and so they really commit to spreading the word about Small Business Saturday because a lot of their audience members are small businesses and they want to show their support. And then lastly, shoppers. I think, we all, regardless if we are a small business owner or, a local business organization, We are all at the end of the day shoppers as well. And so us as shoppers, we can really show our love for small businesses by coming out to shop small on Small Business Saturday and really sharing our appreciation of the small businesses that we love and care so much about on social. As we know, social media is kind of all the rage and ever so popular and a really great marketing tool. So, small business owners use it to promote themselves, but even as a shopper, to be able to call out a specific small business that we're shopping at and give them a little bit of just give them a little bit more coverage also really helps as well to spread the word and to show that we are really committed to supporting the businesses that we love. This next page, so as I had mentioned before, we provide a lot of free resources to help with Small Business Saturday. Most of them are hosted on our website. These are assets that you guys could even access and share with a small business in your communities if they're looking for ways to help market and promote themselves. So just kind of running through some of the assets so you have an idea of what we have. We have Small Business Saturday event guides. So these are guides that are inspired by people who have hosted events in the past successfully, and they live on our website so that to serve as inspiration or to provide ideas for people who want to activate an event but aren't necessarily sure what they can do. So these event guides are, it's a full package, information on how to execute that event guide, but then also some resources that are very custom and specific to that particular event that you guys could use. The next item, webinars. So here we are. This is this is one of them. We host webinars with several of our partners throughout the year to really talk about Small Business Saturday or talk about anything that might be on your mind and to help make the day successful for you, for your community, and for the small businesses that you guys are working with. The next item, so we have the Small Business Saturday event kit. So this is Shop Small merchandise. Two ways. So one, we actually have a program called the Neighborhood Champion Program where for people who do want to take that extra action and create and host an event on Small Business Saturday, people can apply to be a neighborhood champion and join. And in return, they would get access to an event kit full of all kinds of various merchandise items to help support the event that they're planning. However, this year, we've actually already ran out quite early because of such high demand for the number of chambers and organizations who want to host events. That's not to say that people still can't host events. Everyone should definitely, if you're willing to, host an event or activity on Small Business Saturday, because we have seen in the past that this is really the way to scale the program and to scale growth and commerce for the small businesses in your community. So we definitely still encourage people to participate, and there are tons of other resources that we have on our website that will help support you in your events. For small business owners themselves, like if they're not looking to host an event, but they do want to
I'm sorry, excuse me, Chia, are you there? Chia, again, this is Tenja with ACCE. Are you there? Okay, everyone, our apologies. Looks like we have run into some type of technical difficulty. Just give us a moment so we can get this cleared up. Thank you for your patience. Hello, Shia, are you there?
I am here. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm not sure what just
Okay.
happened.
Okay. Thank you.
I got
Thank you
dropped
so
off. I
much for
apologize.
calling back in.
Yep, I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so to continue, the next item that we have, resource-wise, are social media guides. So again, through our Shop Small Studio, we provide different various social media assets that can help small businesses with promoting their business. Um, Next item, emails and other easy-to-use templates. So we do have emails that go out to small business owners or to neighborhood champions with various other resources that you can download or distribute on your own to be able to use for your Small Business Saturday event. And then last but not least, our Shop Small Studio. So again, this is a very special part of our website that houses a ton of free resources, digital marketing assets, various content that you can read, various inspiration to help you with making the best and the most out of Small Business Saturday. So here is just a quick snapshot to give you an idea of what our event guides look like that we spoke about earlier. Again, these are all created with inspiration from events that chambers like yourselves have hosted in your communities that really drove strong participation on Small Business Saturday. We have 5 different event guides that live on our website for anyone to download if they're looking for an idea. These include a passport event guide, a kickoff breakfast event guide, a welcome station event guide, and 2 new ones this year, food festivals and pop-up markets. And this is really something that we listened to that was missing. A lot of small dining establishments, restaurants, coffee shops, bakeries didn't necessarily see themselves as small businesses, but they definitely are. And we wanted to make sure that they feel included and that they are also able to host events and participate as well. And then the last one here, pop-up markets. We know there are a lot of small businesses who may not have a brick and mortar or may not have a brick and mortar all year round or potentially are online only based businesses, but they are also considered small business and we really want to help them also participate in Small Business Saturday. And we know that pop-ups are very popular. People tend to love them. And so it's also another great idea for those who may not have a physical storefront to be able to participate in the day as well. And then Shop Small Studio digital assets. So here are just a couple of examples of some of the assets that you can download through our studio. We have different social media images for Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, and different types of options that for customization. For example, you can download materials that are not personalized with your business name, or they can be personalized with your business name. So these are great assets that you could share with the small businesses in your communities to help them promote themselves, not just on the Small Business Saturday, but anytime during the year. And one new thing that we added as well is at the bottom here. It won't be able to play because I'm in. Actually, you know what? It might be able to play here. It's like a little video of that you could use to promote on social as well. That's really cute that we've already created and that businesses can just download and use. So lastly, we just wanted to, every year Small Business Saturday has been a great success because all of the work that we all do together. And so we just wanted to kind of highlight some key stats that really show the impact of Small Business Saturday and the kind of impact that you guys are really driving for Small Business Saturday with all of your efforts and your help and your service for your communities and for the small businesses in your communities. So I'm just going to run through a few of these because they're just really fun. So for example, last year we had over 7,200 communities in all 50 states and including some of our U.S. territories pledged to celebrate Small Business Saturday with us by rallying the businesses and hosting local events as neighborhood champions. We also saw that 108 million people came out and shopped small or dined small on Small Business Saturday. That's more than 4 in 10 American adults. Again, like great numbers, a huge service to all the small businesses across the nation. And we're really proud and super excited for that. We also saw a ton of unprecedented support on social media. Hundreds of thousands of people, ranging from shoppers to celebrities and elected officials, really show their love for small businesses on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Like I said, social is very popular these days for everyone alike. And so that's why we have invested a lot of time in our Shop Small studio to make sure we have a lot of great social digital assets that small businesses can use. A bipartisan Senate resolution was declared, making November 24th officially Small Business Saturday. So we're really proud of this. We love that it's recognized and that people can participate in this. The Small Business Saturday Coalition engaged 575 organizations to encourage their communities to shop small. And we actually have elected officials in all 50 states and DC championing Small Business Saturday. So all of this is really huge for us. It actually resulted in 653 city proclamations supporting SBS that were issued by mayors and other elected officials, which is huge for all of the little communities and neighborhoods across the country. Nearly 100 brands signed up on as corporate supporters to amplify the day and do marketing in their own channels, including FedEx, Liberty Mutual Insurance, Grubhub, Etsy. It's great to see that huge corporate companies are also participating and promoting small businesses, just like American Express is. We're often viewed as a huge corporate giant, but we definitely have a whole business unit dedicated to supporting small businesses, providing small business products, and different resources for small businesses as well. And then lastly, we have great satisfaction with our merch items. I know maybe some of you guys have seen our commercials that air the week of Small Business Saturday and on Small Business Saturday on TV, a lot of times intermittently through football. But that's a really great way for people to be able to connect some of the things that they're doing in their communities with all of our above the line TV, radio programming to see that this is bigger than just us. This is really, truly a grassroots movement that takes the support of all small businesses from all over the country to really bring to life and make successful for the day. So in closing, we're really honored that we have been invited into the small business community and have the opportunity to connect with so many people who share a passion for spreading the love for small business and promoting the love for small businesses. We love hearing that the investment in Small Business Saturday really helps to keep the act of shopping small top of mind all the time. Our research actually shows that 89% of consumers who are aware of Small Business Saturday say that it encourages them to shop small all year round, which is incredible. Obviously, we started Small Business Saturday because we wanted to find a day that was special and that would be helpful for small businesses, given that that's the unofficial kickoff to the holiday shopping season. But to know that that is driving spend at those small businesses recurringly throughout the year is really what's magical, because that's what's going to keep these small businesses sustaining and thriving in their communities. So what a huge impact. We're super impressed and proud, and we're grateful for all of your support as well. So we're excited for November 24th this year. We know that we have a ton of support from you and various communities across the nation. There are tons of free resources for small businesses, shoppers, and community leaders like yourself to get involved. And we want to make this year the biggest year yet so that the communities we call home can continue to thrive and preserve their unique cultures. And we couldn't do it without you. So huge thank you to all of you. And just a couple of images. We have some organizations that we work with, like the Rosendale Village Main Street. Here are just some images of events that they plan in their communities that really bring everybody out. it's a natural time for for families to be together and shopping. But it's great to see everybody out and together in support of small businesses as well. And then this is just another Main Street in Chiles that is using some of our Shop Small materials that they've downloaded on our website to really help amplify and promote what they're doing in their communities. We know that small business owners are super busy and they don't necessarily have all of the time or the energy to be able to create some of their own marketing assets. And some may actually not be as digitally savvy. So we wanted to make sure that we were addressing that need for small businesses. And so here's just an example of how it's being used. So Tenja, that is it for me, but I would definitely love to open it up for questions for any of the participants.
Of course. Shia, thank you so much. Okay, I do have a question from Jason Wittenberg. He asked if they did not host, if his chamber, if they did not host an event, is it still possible to be a neighborhood champion?
So to answer your question, we love that you're interested in the Neighborhood Champion program. That's wonderful to hear. But a requirement of being a Neighborhood Champion is that you host an event on Small Business Saturday. And then as part of that, American Express would enroll. There's an application process, which, like I said, has unfortunately closed this year because due to all of the high demand that we've had from a ton of really active organizations and small business owners who are already planning events. So it's a good thing to remember to try to apply early. But that's not to say that you shouldn't host an event. You should absolutely host an event if it's something that you're interested in doing and you think you can find the resources and commit to doing it. Because regardless if you're a neighborhood champion or not, you officially, through Amex, you are a champion of your neighborhood if you are hosting an event on Small Business Saturday. You're bringing out the community, you're driving spend on the day for all those small businesses. And, a lot of times for those small businesses, the money that they're making on that day is more than they're making, for the better part of the year. So it's really important to help get them there. So yes, it is a requirement to host an event to become a neighborhood champion. While the program has ended for this year, that's still not to say that you can't host an event, because there are tons of other resources online and on our website that you could leverage to help make that event really successful for your community.
Okay. All right, Shia, thank you so much. From Eric Lund, he's asked, we're signed up. They're signed up, and he's wondering when they can look forward to receiving their kits and materials to help promote Small Business Saturday.
Yeah.
So I guess it probably depends on how long ago he signed up, right, Shia?
Yep. So Eric, thanks for the question. It's a great question. Shipping is kind of on a first come, first served basis. So as you apply and as you receive your approval emails, it kind of goes in that order. I will say things started shipping towards the middle of October, like mid to late October. So you should definitely be seeing your kit within the next 2 weeks, if not sooner.
All right.
It also depends on where you are. If you're on the West Coast, things do take a little bit more time to ship, as we are located on the East Coast and our warehouse is on the East Coast. But we're super excited, Eric, to have you as a neighborhood champion. Thank you for your support.
All right. From Glenda Washington, Glenda has said, we are celebrating Shop Small the entire holiday season from November 24th through December 24th. How can we get more swag? Is this possible this year, Tia? Or are they going to have to wait to do it again next year?
Yeah, Glenda, I love the question. Honestly, we get this a lot, and, we wish we had enough swag all year round to support every event that you guys do, but it's really difficult from us from a resourcing perspective, and we want to make sure we have enough so that as many communities as possible can get the swag. So I will say, while swag is not available post Small Business Saturday, unless you have some left over, some of the items in our event kit this year are made so that you can use them all year round. So some of the signage that was very specific for Small Business Saturday, we've double-sided so that you can turn things around and still promote shopping small all year round versus just on November 24th this year. And then also, I had mentioned our Shop Small Studio on our website several times. There are tons of year-round materials that we're going to be launching post Small Business Saturday that you can use. So things that you can download, print, upload for your social media, posters, flyers, all of that kind of stuff will be year-round focused post Small Business Saturday, and you can access them on our website and download them for you to use to support all of your other incredible events year-round.
All right, perfect. And Shia, can you give everyone that website again real quick so they know exactly where to go and they can jot it down?
Yes, of course. So the website is www.shopsmall.com, and at the top you'll see 3 links. One to learn more about Small Business Saturday and shop in the Shop Small movement. So for those of you on the phone who may not be as familiar, definitely take a look at that. It really is a great summary of how we got here and why we do what we do. There's a how to participate page. That's where you would have typically signed up to be a neighborhood champion. So again, that process is closed this year, but definitely check it out just so you have an idea of what neighborhood champions do for their communities. It's really quite amazing the impact that they have. And then again, always check back. Our application always opens in the summertime. So definitely check back over the summertime to see when it opens so that you can be the first to sign up and not risk the application having to close. And then the third link is the link that I was talking about. It'll say the Shop Small Studio. And that's the link where you can access all of the free downloadable marketing materials. Like I said, like posters, flyers, social media images, Facebook photo covers, the cute video that I played earlier. All of that stuff is available all year round, and we're going to be adding to it as time goes on. So definitely come back and check and see what kind of things are new for you to use. And that's www.shopsmall.com.
Perfect, Shia. Thank you so much. I did put that in the chat box right at the bottom. I believe it's at the bottom of your computer screen. So I did put that URL there as well. And for those that have already signed up and all that good stuff, remember you can also get some of the great images, logos, and downloadables that Shia just mentioned online as well. Okay? All right. Shia, thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tenja. Again, we are always grateful for our partnership together. We know that your member base is super involved and very, very much a lot of the reason why Small Business Saturday is so successful. So for everyone who participates or anyone who shops small, thank you so much for all of your support, and we look forward to celebrating with you this November 24th.
Thank you so much, Shia. Have a wonderful day. Everyone have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.